Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out another Patreon request from this Patrono right here. The name of the band is Hand of Kalliach and Phil Reigns. Is that a Roman Reigns cousin?
It's Fell Rings.
Isn't it?
Reigns.
Is it Fell?
Yeah.
Reigns.
Feel it would be F-E-E-L.
But that's how I read it from here, from far. I don't have my glasses on. So it's Fell Reigns?
Yeah.
So yeah, like a Roman Reigns cousin.
Or
one of the Usos.
Or Reigns he fell. Because he lost the
title.
he
lost the title, but that's because he has leukemia. The leukemia came back.
Yeah.
I think that's why they made him drop the title. Anyhow.
I feel like it was about time. Like, fuck,
Dude, the guy's had the title for, like, I don't know, 10 years or something?
He's had it for at least a decade now, so...
Seriously, he's had it for 10 years. I think he actually has the record for the...
No, he does.
The longest holding the title.
No one's gonna break it.
It's been ridiculously long. So, anyways, plus it was to Cody Rhodes. I thought it was fitting.
Yeah.
I thought it was fitting. So, anyhow, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out. By the way, that was the Druid equivalent of exchanging jerseys at the end of a game. You take my Thor hammer, I'll take your master. Anyways, what do you think about this track?
I was gonna ask you to.
Well, the first thing I was gonna say is that fucking Drew McIntyre should have this song as the walkout, since we were talking about wrestling before.
No. He needs to go back to the one he had when he debuted.
Well, which was that?
Oh no, that was a different one. Fuck, I can't even remember. I was about to sing the Nexus theme song because that one was stuck in my head. But the
I
one
don't even remember the song he had before.
The one he had before his current one, it's
maybe for Sheamus. What about Sheamus?
No, Sheamus also needs to go back to his original.
Fuck. But this one to me is a perfect walkout song.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, for like a tag team of two druids, not the Viking Raiders. They need an Modern Art song.
They need to put your back in the oar or something like that or whatever. Those guys need a different kind of song. But I thought this for Drew McIntyre, this would be perfect. I don't think the
Viking Raiders fight with each other anymore. Ivar is getting more of a push. By himself.
Yeah, he's like the Thorsten of that group.
So he needs his own theme song. He can't just be a Viking Raider. He needs to be Ivar, the Conqueror, or Ivar the Boneless.
No, he's got bones.
He's got bones. He has big bones.
Yeah, he's got big bones. It's hard to see the bones. Like, there's a lot of things around the bones that makes it hard to see. Anyways, what do I think about this song? Dude, this is one of those tracks that sometimes you mention when you say about songs that are repetitive, but somehow you don't find them boring.
Yeah.
This falls under that category.
The only thing it does that I'm not a big fan is sometimes the vocals will just become non-existent. And
what do you mean? It's either her or him.
Yeah, but even when it's him, they just become non-existent because they're
part of the atmosphere of the song.
But it gets too buried sometimes. Like sometimes it's good buried and it's a little bit protruding. But sometimes it's like, why is it even there? It's like a fart in an elevator. Like going back to that great analogy.
Nah, I don't see that applying to this.
Yeah, dude,
this is good. This is not a fart in an elevator.
No, it's like a fart in an elevator, but you're wearing headphones, so like, but they're not noise canceling, so you can kind of hear the person fart, but like whatever you're listening to muffles it too much. So it's like, was it a fart or was it like the squeak of the elevator? You don't really know. That's what it is. Sometimes it kind of goes into the song way too much, so it just becomes like something part of the song, but they need the vocals. Like, you need the vocals there. They can't just become part of the song.
I agree with you to a certain extent because her vocals are already such a part of the atmosphere of the song that you need his to kind of go over the top to be up and create a vibe.
I don't mind when his vocals kind of merge a bit, but they shouldn't be merging fully. And sometimes
because she's already doing that.
Because she's already doing that, and sometimes they do, and that's what I'm saying.
Not enough for me not to like the song, though.
Oh no, of course, but I'm saying like those. Because
this was fucking good.
Those are my little pet peeves.
Because this was good. Like I said, this is one of those tracks that you always say, like, how come some bands make these songs that are so repetitive? The riff keeps coming back, but somehow I don't feel bored and I don't get tired of it. I don't know how either, but this one definitely falls under that category. Yeah. Not like some songs where you check out where the song sometimes even doesn't repeat itself that often, but it's just so boring that it feels like it keeps repeating itself.
Song you're trying to reference.
Oh, I'm trying to reference that Memphis May Fire song. Chaotic.
Yeah, that's exactly
Chaotic.
Dude,
that song should not even be considered metalcore. So let's move on from that. By the way, going back to your fart story, yesterday I was in the office. And I had
it's not a story, it's an analogy, but yeah.
Okay, but now I'm going to give you a story. So I was in the office, and my door was open, and I had the headphones on. I was listening to a new album for a review, and you know what? I just had shawarma, and I kind of got into the moment of not eating the shawarma. I got into the moment of listening to the music, and I was working along on my computer, listening to the music, and every so often I would lift one leg and let one rip.
Like Peter Griffin.
Yeah, and then maybe 10 minutes into this, the guy sitting across from me in one of the cubicles, he got up and he came in and he closed the door.
No shit.
No, there was shit. Eventually I had to go to the toilet. Eventually I had to go. But that's when I realized that they were a little bit louder than what I was hoping for. Because I really got into the moment. You know, like this song, you get into the moment, the vocals are embedded into the atmosphere. I was embedded into the atmosphere of the farts and the shawarma. I was creating my own. It was a very dense atmosphere in that office. You were
listening to like Orphan Land.
No. I was listening. What was I listening to? Pain.
Yeah,
I was listening to Pain, which is kind of like you know, had a little bit of a party vibe.
Yeah, but that's
so
not
I was like,
shawarma. That's not the
it's not shawarma music.
No, I was saying like that and the shawarma don't really go together. That's why I said Orphan Land.
I didn't pick the lunch menu. Like somebody just ordered shawarma for the office, so I was like, okay, like I'll have a chicken shawarma.
You should have tried picking a band that would have fit that atmosphere.
Payne, I think, would have to go with meatballs. They're from Sweden.
Exactly. So, like you should have tried listening to some My Wrath
with a shawarma.
Yes.
Never thought about that. Or Orphan Land for that.
That's matter. What I said. Orphan Land. Yeah.
Either one, I think.
Funny enough, those are the only two that come to mind.
With a shawarma?
Yeah, even though there's many.
I'm sure there's many out there.
There's definitely many out there.
I'm sure there's many out there, but those two come. Anyways, I was having the shawarma and I had that moment.
The shawarma shits.
Dude, it's really good, but I know like eventually it runs through
the
you.
Sauces.
Yeah. It is the tzatziki sauce and all that.
Sauce and
it's definitely not the rice and the chicken and whatever else they put in there and all the veggies. It's definitely the sauces. But anyhow, I don't disagree with you on what you're saying, but it's not enough for me to be completely turned off. I really enjoy this track. I love the atmosphere of the song, but I do agree. I would like the male vocals to be a little bit more protruding over the song, like put more a little bit of emphasis on them so that you can separate from when she's in it, because when she's in it, she's like part of the song. It doesn't really feel like vocals. It just feels like another instrument. Like if they had a hurdy-gurdy doing the vocal, like she's doing a vocal melody instead of the vocal melody. If they had a hurdy-gurdy, it would have been kind of the same vibe. It's part of the song. It doesn't stand outside of the song. So maybe having his vocals a little bit higher up or a little bit more distance from the track would have made a little bit more of an impact, would create more of an ebb and flow. This way, everything is kind of under the same blanket a little bit. But I really enjoy the track, man. The moment I saw the dude from Gods of War coming out of the water, I knew shit was going to be good.
Kratos, yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't play Gods of War. Anyhow, anything else you want to add?
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah.
Another good Patreon request. Wow.
On a roll.
We're on a roll. Anyways, on that note, guys, thank you very much for everyone that supports us on Patreon. Thank you very much, the ones at home watching this video. And let us know what you think about the band in the comment section. That's what the comment section is there for, not for you to tell us that we suck or that we should do an album review of 6 Feet Under. Somebody said that. And a few other things along those lines. So anyhow, we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.